Hey, what's up? This is me, bitch ass MoFo. I'm here with this guy,
I'm that guy.
and he made some Star Wars videos, and we're gonna talk about them. So, what I was thinking,
Alright, what's up?
I'll link the video. Actually, it's going on your channel anyway. You do whatever the fuck you want. But in your
Fuck you. Double upload. Double upload. That's right.
oh, okay, uh,
What the fuck? Why do you have two of them?
so what I was saying is, actually, hang on, can I double them up? Oh shit, this
Oh,
is
shit.
oh shit.
That's like Batman with the extra mask type shit.
I can't really see that.
Listen, you don't need to see. You just gotta spit.
Okay, here we go. So, what I was saying is, I was annoyed that in your video, other than you don't know how to say altruism, which fair enough.
Altruism.
There you
He
fucking
helped
go.
me out off camera.
There you fucking go. But anyway,
Altruism.
that's whatever. You know, you cannot know how to say words. Who gives a fuck? What I was annoyed is you were getting into an interesting point about the narrative of the prequels and the politics and shit being interesting, but then you went on a tangent about Mace Windu bald ass.
Because he was on bum shit, it got me really pissed, and that was the reason why I made that video.
So let's talk about what you were talking about before
Alright, so let me spit some game. So everybody, for as long as we were kids, saying the prequels ruined how people perceived the Jedi.
Yeah.
And the whole point of the prequels was that.
Uh-huh.
Because again, Star Wars started at the end. We saw, because Yoda had to do a crash course for Luke because he trained on fucking Dagobah for like maybe a couple weeks maximum. Then he went to fucking Cloud City to get washed by Vader. And then Obi-Wan had 17 plus years to reflect on all of his fuck ups. So that's why the reason he acts like that in the OG series. But in the prequels, they were just a bunch of bums feeling themselves literally from an ivory tower on top of Coruscant, looking down on everybody. So,
and I think that's fine. I think you're right.
I
But-
was trying to articulate.
I'm gonna throw a curveball at you.
What's that?
So why is it okay for the prequels to deconstruct what it means to be a Jedi, but then when the greatest Star Wars film, The Last Jedi, does the same thing?
Oh hell no! This is rage bait.
No,
This is
well,
actual
that's
rage
the
bait.
whole point. We're trying to start an argument here to get views.
This is actual fucking rage bait. Listen, because it was established in the OG series that Luke was the only guy in the universe that saw the light in Vader, aside from Qui-Gon because he didn't exist at the time, because he was Force Ghost, because he obviously is a Force Ghost throughout the whole fucking thing. He just didn't feel like pulling up. So Luke being the only guy, because Obi-Wan thought he was gone, Yoda thought he was gone, they thought the only way to win was to assassinate Vader and the Emperor to destabilize the Empire. Because that was the only reason now. Essentially, in Return of the Jedi, they sent him on an assassination mission to kill his own dad.
Now hold on.
Okay,
I've seen the
okay.
movies, bro. I'm just saying, why is it okay when the prequels do it, but when The Last Jedi does it, now it's a problem? Make it make sense. Come on.
This is rage bait because I'm actually explaining this shit. So Luke, being the only guy in the universe that saw good in essentially Space Hitler, you're gonna have to bleep that one out. That YouTube doesn't like that.
I like Hitler. No,
Okay.
keep going.
Okay, anyway. So he actually was right. And he was the only one that could have pulled that off. Him crashing out on his nephew because he had a bad dream completely fucked his character. And then he went into isolation for like 20 plus years. This is the same guy that says, yo, compassion and empathy are literally the number one thing. And then he turned out to be a fucking hermit. It's bastardization.
Okay.
It's a full-blown bastardization of Luke because the whole OG trilogy establishes he was the like I said in my video, the last Jedi is a double entendre because Anakin was the last of the old ways and Luke was the last Jedi of the new ways. But to just have history repeat itself and Luke not learn from any of that shit, even though he was the changing factor in the fucking galaxy, it just fucked me up because alright, here's another reason. The prequels add context to the original trilogy. The sequel trilogy just diarrhea shits on the context. And you're like, you know what? Ron Johnson was like, fuck this. We're gonna make Luke edgy. Because that's what we're gonna subvert expectations by having Luke be edgy. And then because of him being edgy in The Last Jedi, they had to make that diarrhea shit movie Rise of Skywalker in retaliation.
Well, we agree that one has to. We agree that one's the worst one.
No, I agree The Last Jedi is the worst than that. But no, hear me out on this. Because the logic is, the only reason The Rise of Skywalker was made was in retaliation of Last Jedi. So, and that was only for producers. And they did everything.
This is not true. The Rise of Skywalker wasn't made as a response to The Last Jedi.
Yes, it fucking was. They literally I actually have evidence for this. I'm taking the flippers off.
Well, let me actually finish before you go on a whole tirade.
I'm about to crush it.
It was made as a response to The Last Jedi. If The Last Jedi came out exactly as it is, nothing. If The Last Jedi came out exactly as is, that nothing changed, everything you hate about it still intact, but general audiences loved it and glazed it, and it made... Well,
you know what? That's actually a better point than what I was going
for. The Rise of Skywalker would have changed. It would have followed up on The Last Jedi's ideas instead of retconning.
This is correct. This is a better...
That's why we let people finish.
I'm sorry.
Well, my argument with The Last Jedi is the idea, and you're going to hate what I'm going to say, the idea of Luke being an old hermit or whatever, I'm neutral on.
I'm okay that you're neutral on it. For me personally, I can't let it slide.
They gotta convince me. That's the thing. That's where the problems start, is the execution. But the idea of Luke being old and embittered or whatever is fine as long as he remembers at some point what he's all about, and then he becomes the character we know. There's two problems. One, the backstory was fucking dumb. We agree on that.
We agree on this. This
fucking stupid.
Garbage. Actual fucking waste of my time, bro.
Two, by the time he's back to the Luke we recognize, the movie's already practically over. And then he just dies. It was really dumb.
Oh, yeah.
We should have spent more... I'm not saying you had to have a whole big dumb fight with Kylo Ren like some people wanted. Although that would have been cool.
It would have been.
I'm saying we just need to spend a little bit more time with the Luke people recognize. Otherwise, the whole fucking thing feels like a big bait and switch. Like, hey, Luke's in this movie, but no, it's actually this guy that kind of...
It really was a bait and switch up by Rian Johnson.
I mean, yeah. I'm a little bit more charitable to Rian Johnson than most, only because, he's made a lot of good shit, man.
Listen, Knives Out was good, but that's really it, bro.
Dude, this is not true. Some of the best episodes of Breaking Bad directed by Rian Johnson.
Oh, okay.
A lot of good episodes of TV directed by Rian Johnson. Good movies made by Rian Johnson. I don't know how much studio meddling was involved. And I'm not even a Rian Johnson glazer either. I'm neutral on the guy. I like some of his stuff. I like Ozymandias. But, I just feel like people make it too...
I forgot he made Ozymandias. That shit was good.
Yeah, that's, one of the... I think it's still the highest rated television episode on IMDb ever. So it's not like this guy's an incompetent guy who doesn't know what he's doing. I just think...
I think he just didn't...
I
didn't know what was up with Star Wars. I think that was it. I think that was genuinely it. He didn't know what was up.
I just really want a version of the sequel trilogy that was actually planned from the start. That's what makes me mad.
This we agree big time.
How do you have billions of dollars to do whatever the fuck you want with the biggest franchise ever, and you don't even plan? Are you dumb?
You know what they said? They had to be original. Meanwhile, they had the entire expanded universe to just literally pick and crumb whatever the fuck they wanted. But they're like, no, we gotta be original.
I don't know, but they wanted.
Fuck.
They made the Legends shit a non-canon, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, everything before Lucas sold it to Disney was become expanded universe, and Disney had to make their own canon just to justify the sequels.
That shit I'm neutral on. If the sequels were good and the expanded universe material were good, people would be singing a different tune. Trust me. But again, it's the same thing as the old Luke stuff. If they executed it well, I would
have been way less bitter about it, because it's another thing. Looking here, Luke was the GOAT. He was the straight up GOAT when everyone was a kid.
I like him.
I thought he was what a Jedi actually is supposed to fuck. I'm taking this show. No, I'm just gonna leave it like fuck it.
Hey, bro, you know it's flu season, so you should probably mask up.
I think I got my shit on right now. So I think I'm good. You need a triple mask up.
Oh, where's the third one? I don't have that many high.
Listen, you just gotta let it slide, bro. Let me fix my hat.
We're putting the second one away for now because it's hard to breathe in that shit. Anyway, what were you saying? Fuck, we lost it. We
fucking did.
We were talking about the sequels.
Bunch of bum shit. Honestly, How about we actually talk about? We gotta find some of the good in the sequels.
Well, there's plenty of things I like about the sequels. For one,
So yeah,
I think they're competently shot and directed.
okay.
I don't know. I watched that Shea Frillis recent video where he was talking about the editing of The Force Awakens, and I'm like, yeah, I could get behind that. And I really, really, really like Finn in the first movie when they gave him shit to do.
I thought he was pretty good.
He was great in that.
But then he got bummed. He became a bum.
Yeah.
In the next two movies, bro.
You know, because there's a very big difference between Rey and Finn. You know, one of them's easier to edit out for China. That's all I'm gonna say, and leave it at that.
Shit.
That's all I'm gonna say. You know,
shit,
we can't have our main guy, like our main lightsaber wielding guy, be somebody who China won't even look at, right?
To be fair, Mace Windu was in the prequels.
Yeah, but that was that was before Transformers Age of Extinction put us in 10 years of movies that are like made for the international market, you know? Like the prequels, say what you will about them, I don't think they're good except for Revenge of the Sith, which is really good. Or at least pretty good. But anyway, they at least had a cohesive vision, you know? Sometimes I think George Lucas needs glasses because his vision sucks, but...
He has glasses. He needs a new prescription.
Yeah, you know what I fucking mean. But they at least had vision, which the sequels lacked severely, and which was what made them suck, because there's no cohesion. The Force Awakens was okay. The Last Jedi took it in a direction that everybody hates. And then, The Rise of Skywalker was the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my life. I think that is probably the worst movie I've seen theatrically. And honestly, calling it a movie is charitable because it's a made-by-committee movie.
Honestly, bro, The Last Jedi had me so disheartened, I didn't see Rise of Skywalker with my old man.
That's pretty bad.
It genuinely disheartened me so bad, because I'm like, this is the biggest flop of shit I've ever seen in my life. And my dad had no idea what the fuck was going on the whole time. And I was just like...
I had a similar experience. I saw the first two with my dad and grandfather, and they didn't know what was going on because they hadn't seen the prequels, so I had to explain a lot to them.
My dad introduced me to the prequels.
Wow, yeah. No, they hadn't watched this shit since the 70s, man.
That would have been fucking crazy. Imagine waiting like 40 plus years.
Just ask them. That's what they did.
That's fucking crazy.
So I was explaining shit to them. And The Force Awakens, they were into. The Last Jedi, they were confused by, but they thought they liked it. And The Rise of Skywalker is the only one where all three of us came out of that theater and we just looked at each other, just confused, just confused on what we watched. They didn't know what the fuck was going on.
You know what? I think I actually might have just found a fix.
What's up?
For fucking Rise of Skywalker.
There's no
if
fix.
It was Plagueis instead of Sidious coming back, I think that would have been peak. It might have been peak. If it was Plagueis from the jump, the whole sequel trilogy would have been a new light, I feel like.
Well,
I just started reading the novelization for Plagueis again, and he's him. Plagueis is fucking him. He literally gave Sidious everything. He was the richest guy in the galaxy. He was the biggest banker. He had all the political connection to set up Sidious for success. He gave Sidious everything. And you know what happened? Sidious sneaked him in his fucking sleep after getting blackout drunk, having a rager.
Well, that would require them to plan, though. You know, I think Snoke is one of the most embarrassing things I've seen in my life.
Complete bum.
So clearly I had no plan for him when he was introduced. He's just a bald guy, which is really fucking funny because remember the theories that he was Mace Windu?
Yes, bro.
Only because he was bald?
Yes, bro. Because the scar on his forehead.
No, stop. It's because they were both bald. Be serious for this. The scar on his fucking forehead. I swear to God, bro.
Shit.
Then they killed him, and I'm like, okay.
In the most gay way imaginable.
You know what? I didn't hate it. Because I don't fucking care about me.
You hyped this guy up for a movie and a half as Kylo's boss. And then he just gets sneaked?
Did you care?
I didn't give a fuck because he did nothing with the character, but he didn't play that shit.
Hear me out. Here's how Snoke dying in the way he did could work. If the third movie had Kylo as the main villain, and they didn't do the Palpatine return shit, and the whole movie was similar to, since they love retreading the original trilogy anyway, similar to Return of the Jedi, was entirely focused on let's get Kylo back on our side. That, in my opinion...
That would have been actually peak.
Could have been good.
That would have actually been peak,
really good. I'm
I
telling you.
actually would have been so down for that.
There's a lot of ways killing Snoke in that way could have worked out because nobody gave a fuck about him. They didn't know what they were doing with him.
Yeah, no one gave a
It's
fuck.
like, remember?
You got Andy Serkis in a Star Wars movie and you didn't do shit with him?
Oh, jeez. You remember when Ruby changed writers and the whole Faunus plotline just got dropped? Or did you already drop the show at that point?
I thought it was the same writer.
I
The
don't-
same guys that wrote Red and Blue wrote that shit.
Yeah, but at some point they had a bit of a creative shift, and like the new team was looking at the Faunus shit, and they're like, we don't know what to do with this, so they just wrote it out.
I thought it was animation dip because Monty died.
Well, yeah, that was around season 2, but this was later. Anyway, we're getting too deep into it.
Yeah.
It was fucking Ruby. Let's keep it focused on Star Wars. Ruby could be a whole other fucking video.
Oh
Trust
god,
me.
don't get me started on that shit, bro.
No. I haven't
I'll
watched.
crash out right now.
I haven't watched Volume 9. No, I heard it was good
I did hear that shit
by
too.
Ruby standards.
By Ruby standards.
Sorry, Brandon. Anyway,
Alright.
oh yeah, no. What I was saying is, I think it's valid that if you have a plotline that's going nowhere and you know you're not going to be able to like course correct and make it make sense, because you know what the worst type of writing is relevant right now because of Stranger Things 5.
I didn't give a fuck about Stranger Things.
Yeah,
to be
nobody.
very honest.
Yeah, and most people didn't by the end. But listen, the worst type of writer, in my opinion, is somebody who clearly did not have a plan from the beginning, but likes to act like they did. You know,
They're feeling themselves.
somebody who is like, yeah, this random like the blue curtains we showed in season 1 was actually foreshadowing the big villain of season 5, which was only made for money. You didn't have season 5 in mind. You didn't even have the end of season 1 in mind, probably, when you added in those blue curtains. That is the most obnoxious shit. So I respect it to a degree when they just have the balls to just be like, we don't know what the fuck we're doing with this character. Just get rid of him.
I feel like you have an ending, and I feel like you gotta work backwards.
Yeah.
To make that shit make sense.
No, you absolutely no. Any good writing, you have to begin with the end in mind. I've never written a story or anything really where I didn't have a vague idea of how it was gonna end in my head. Now, do plans change? Yeah. Like going back to Breaking Bad, a lot of shit was not planned. Jesse and Hank were supposed to die in season 1.
I know about that, man.
That would have been a whole different fucking show. Who knows what the original plan was? What we got was
I
amazing.
saw a Bob Odenkirk interview when he said it was supposed to be canceled before season 4.
Yes.
But then season 4 was the most popular shit ever, so they had to do another one after
Oh yeah.
that.
Those first like 2 seasons, the show was doing terrible.
Yeah.
They did not they were writing every season finale like it was gonna be the last shit. Mike didn't exist. This is also well known. So like you can, with ad-libbing writing, have an amazing story. Toriyama famous for just making shit up as he goes along, yet he creates one of the most iconic anime of all time that influenced everything that came after. And you know what he never did? He never pretended like he had it all figured out from the start. He's like, yeah.
Toriyama forgot exists, bro.
I just made some shit up, and I respect the hell out of him for it. So, all that is a long-winded way of saying I can respect killing Snoke in the way they did. But then, you can't, in the first scene of the next movie, backpedal on it and act like, oh, this was actually part of Palpatine's great plan all along. Snoke, he was just a Force clone of test tube, whatever the fuck. They didn't even explain it. I made Snoke. We got 3 words to explain Snoke in the whole fucking thing. I'm crashing out. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I couldn't even watch that movie, bro. I couldn't.
This is why I can't take you serious when you say The Last Jedi is worse. Because, like, listen, Rise of Skywalker, I'm amazed they made it before ChatGPT. Because this is the most written by ChatGPT movie I've personally ever seen.
Listen, the reason I think we explained that shit already, but I'm gonna reiterate again. The backlash from The Last Jedi was the sole reason why Skywalker was made like that. But the backlash from Last Jedi was completely justified.
I thought it was like a little bit much.
It was completely justified. What actually sealed my fate on that was Yoda as a Force ghost summoning lightning to burn that tree.
I thought that was funny.
I was like, what the fuck? You could have done that the whole time? Are you serious?
See, this kind of shit I don't get mad at. I don't really give a fuck about the Force and ghosts.
I give a fuck about the lore.
I mean,
it completely diarrhea shit on the lore, bro.
The lore is second to the movie being good. If the movie, listen, I can forgive pretty much anything if the movie is good. Like if they take the fucking expanded universe, wipe their ass with it, say Mara Jade, who's that? Just toss it in the wastebasket, fucker. Whatever, forget all that shit. But the movie is peak. I don't really give a fuck, Frank, personally. That's just me though. I respect people who respect the lore. I'm not really hating on it. I'm just saying, for me personally,
All right, that I can get behind that personally.
If it's good, it's
That's
good.
why I have such beef with The Last Jedi. It diarrhea shitted on almost all the like established lore, bro.
I think okay. So here's the next hot topic, I guess.
Okay, what's up?
Rise of Skywalker took a much bigger shit on the lore than Last Jedi ever did. Because
You're probably right, but I'll never watch that piece of shit movie in my life.
wait, you haven't even seen it?
I told you I was so disheartened by Last Jedi.
No. You said you hadn't seen it when it came out. I thought you've seen it since then.
No, why would I watch that piece of shit film?
Wait, how are you gonna say Last Jedi was worse when you haven't seen it?
Because the sole reason.
No,
you have to fuck out.
You have to actually watch it.
No, the sole reason the flippers are coming off.
It's so bad.
The soul flippers are coming off. The sole reason Rise of whatever the fuck that shit garbage was made was in retaliation for The Last Jedi. So we knew off rip it was gonna be garbage. It's gonna be garbage.
But you haven't seen it, so how can you...
Stick.
Wait, no, please don't break my stick.
No, I'm playing with this shit now.
Don't break anything.
No, I'm not.
Listen, you can hate on whatever you want, but if you haven't seen it, then you can't pretend like The Last Jedi was worse. I'm telling you.
Did you not? Yo, somebody run the clip of me saying everything I just said.
Oh, I heard you very well. I was listening to every fucking word. I'm just saying, how are you gonna hate on a movie you haven't seen? I can hate it because I've seen it. It was one of the worst things ever.
My condolences for you watching that movie.
They fly now.
My...
Oh, jeez. I mean, you're a fake hater, bro.
What?
You know what?
Fake hater.
No, you did. You watched a fucking white guy, like slightly right-wing video essay guy, talk about The Last Jedi is the worst shit ever.
No, I have my own personal fucking beliefs on that movie, bro.
No, that's
I don't
fine.
give a fuck.
No, that's also fine. It's just that you can hate The Last Jedi. I don't give a fuck. I don't like that movie that much. I hate that I'm playing defense for it this hard because I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, it's a little crazy, actually.
But you can't sit here and say it's worse than The Rise of Skywalker, man. That's genuinely one of the worst movies ever. Like, when I talk about one of my worst movies of all time, I wouldn't even put The Last Jedi in the conversation. The Rise of Skywalker is possible in terms of not objectively worst movies I've ever seen, because that's probably The Room, I guess, or I saw Birdemic. But I
don't even know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
Oh, it's really bad. Wait, you've never seen The Room? Scary.
Oh shit! No, I did see The Room. I remember it now.
Yeah, it's really fucking fun.
I don't know the other movie is.
Oh, Birdemic, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I've never heard of that shit.
No, don't worry.
I just realized what you're talking about.
I've seen Sharknado. I've seen a lot of
They made 5 of those. It couldn't have been.
Okay, so Sharknado 1 was funny.
It's just funny.
After Sharknado 1, they got too self-aware and it immediately became shit. Not to mention all the celebrity cameos just cheapened it. Anyway,
I thought it was funny like that.
you
don't you take a movie like okay, wait a minute. I actually have a good example of this. Like a movie with Sharknado, it's purposely a joke.
Yeah.
Like nobody's taking that movie seriously.
But
The Rise of Skywalker was completely fucking serious, along with The Last Jedi, bro.
Wait, hold the fuck on. That brings me back to my original point. All I was saying is, when I'm talking about my least favorite movies of all time, I don't even put The Rise of Skywalker. No, Last Jedi. I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, I don't even put The Last Jedi in the conversation. It's maybe in my bottom.
It's hot as fucking here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a big ass onesie.
It actually is hot.
Dude, this is insanely hot. You got a window or some shit, bro?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I don't even put The Last Jedi in the conversation of my personal least favorite movies of all time. But The Rise of Skywalker is probably not the worst movie I've seen, but my personal least favorite movie I've seen.
I don't even classify. All right, this is gonna be controversial. I don't even classify Rise of Skywalker as a movie.
No, hold on.
Whoa.
So this is an argument that I would make, which I'm allowed to make because I've seen it. This guy hasn't seen it. So let me make his point for him. So Rise of Skywalker is not a movie. It's made by committee. Every decision they make was made by a soulless corporate executive who saw people wigging the fuck out over The Last Jedi.
He's spitting.
And being like, we gotta roll all that back.
Yes.
Rey came from nothing. Nope. She's important to the lore now.
Nope. She's Palpatine's fucking grandkid.
Kylo's gonna be the big bag. Nope. Somehow Palpatine returned, you know? People didn't like Rose? Just write her out. Fuck her actress, right? People, dude. I didn't
care for it, honestly, but
this is my take. I didn't really care about Rose in that whole subplot. I thought it was bad. Like most people.
I thought it was bad because I thought Finn was going to suicide bomb at the very end.
Oh, yeah.
But then Rose saved her, and then they were both alive after that. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's why everybody thought it was bad, bro. But that's not the only reason. But anyway. But don't, like, if you're a movie, with a vision made by people, you don't just write a character out of your movie because people didn't like her. You find a way to make that character work, or at least you try. Instead, they just write her out.
Bunch of bums.
And Finn, my dear,
they did his ass so
darling,
dirty. It was crazy.
Sweet African king, John Boyega. They gave him nothing. Nothing.
Wait a minute. I'll say one good thing the sequels did.
What's up?
They put me on the Adam Driver.
Oh yeah, no, he's great.
He's fucking cracked that guy.
Honestly, he's the
him and Dr. Isaac hard carried with that garbage ass script.
Oh yeah, he's like the only consistently entertaining character in all three movies, in my opinion. I liked him in Force Awakens. He was good.
I think Kylo Ren as a character is an actual bum. He's a complete bum. Oh my god! I mean, I can't talk about this sober.
He's a potential man, in my opinion, because like he could have been really cool.
Really,
and you know what? He had a lot of good scenes. Like Adam Driver made it work, and I didn't totally hate his plot of like being caught between the dark and light, and Rey's kind of pulling him to the light, and then
I thought it was bum shit because he had a fucking. Let's take an actual look at this shit. So let's take a look at this shit. His parents are Han Solo and Leia Organa, aka Leia Skywalker.
Yeah.
After beating the Empire, they were literally the greatest peacetime ever. Fallen Empire didn't exist. They fled to
I don't know the planet.
Oh my god, it wasn't a planet.
You're the lore master, bro.
Holy shit, I'm blanking bad on this.
You're the lore master, bro.
I'm fucking blanking.
Was it a rebel base?
No, it wasn't a rebel base. They fled to
They fled somewhere. Let's just move on.
Where Ilum is. Oh, by the way, wait a minute. I actually forgot one of the Force Awakens' biggest sins. I didn't realize this until afterwards. The Starkiller base was built in Ilum.
What is Ilum?
Ilum is where, for thousands of years, the Jedi and the Sith went there to collect kyber crystals to form lightsabers. So it was essentially sacrilegious to blow up Ilum with the with Starkiller base.
See, I don't care.
Well, now I know the lore. That's why I'm.
No, I mean I'm saying
I know you don't know.
If it's good, it's like listen, the lore.
A lot of shit went down on Ilum. That's when Darth Maul's rebellion took place.
Mm-hmm.
This is where literally thousands of years the Jedi and Sith literally went there to collect and forge lightsabers out of the ice and shit. It was actually the biggest supply of Adegan crystals in the galaxy. Somebody correct me on that shit if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
See, my problem is just they just did the same shit as New Hope again.
It's just New Hope but shittier. And yeah. I was willing to get it a pass if the next movie wasn't garbage. But guess what? It was one of the most abysmal fucking films.
Hating on a masterpiece again.
You're rage baiting. It's okay, bro. I forgive you for your transgressions.
I like green milk, bro. What do you want me to say?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Kylo Ren could have been good. What the fuck were even the Knights of Ren? They never explained.
They were bums. They were established in the first one. Didn't pull up to that piece of shit.
When the fuck were they established in the first one?
In the trailer.
Oh my god. That's not so they were not established in the first one.
They were like, we'll get the Knights of Ren, and then they never pulled up until the 9th movie, and then they were fodderized by Kylo. They were essentially no diff by shitty choreography, because I saw the fight scene for that.
Oh, that was terrible.
It was garbage. He fucking literally did this with his lightsaber and was literally praying. He's like, yo, guys, I'm free everywhere else.
So fucking weird.
Also, it's another thing. The choreography in the sequels was all dog shit. Garbage. Compared to at least the prequels and the OG trilogy. In the OG trilogy, they at least had an excuse. The lightsabers at the time were very fragile.
Yeah. In
the prequels, they had the technology to the point where lightsabers were actually durable. And so a good example of this, Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan, they actually had to slow down the fight.
Yeah, I heard
They actually legitimately had to slow down the fight because they were moving so fucking quick.
That is crazy. Yeah.
That's peak.
You see, the thing is, if you compare it to prequel choreography, it's not even fair because the prequels are like the most locked in choreography in just like any Star Wars movie by a mile.
Yes, sir. That's what. We're going on that shit.
I don't totally hate the choreography in like The Force Awakens.
Like, hold on, a good example in Last Jedi also, like the second to last fight scene when Snoke died and they have to, and Kylo
and the Red Guards.
Yeah, the Red Guards, garbage. Actual fucking fodder.
It wasn't my favorite. I've seen a lot of people pick it apart like scene by scene, like every shot sucks.
I didn't even need to see it scene by scene. I saw it in theaters and I was like, wow, this is ass.
I just thought it was a lot of like, I can't tell what the fuck is going on, which wasn't
like
great.
They had so many opportunities to just kill the shit out of Rey, but they actively just like, oh, this guy went in, up, this other guy went in, up, this other guy went in. Oh, it's my turn now. Let's go. Instead of just collectively jumping them, they all went in one at a time.
But it's like, I don't know. I could forgive a lot if the writing is at least good.
It wasn't good.
I've watched a lot of movies like The Dark Knight is infamously doesn't have the best fight choreography, but the movie is fucking amazing.
This is true.
So
it is forgiven because the narrative is peak.
I could forgive a lot. Like watch the fucking scene where Batman's in the club in The Dark Knight, and then watch the scene where he's in the club in the Batman 22. You're gonna be like, how the fuck was people okay with The Dark Knight for like so long?
Because the overall overall consumption was cracked out.
Yeah,
it was good.
That's my problem with The Last Jedi. Everything I like in The Last Jedi, which wasn't, it wasn't nothing. I like the Force Skype calls. That was fucking funny.
Oh my god, the fucking Force. Why was Adam Driver shirtless in that
It's
scene?
so good. There's shit I like in there. I did not.
Fuck.
I unfortunately I have to agree with the chuds that what's her name subplot, the Admiral what's her name plot with Poe. Remember that shit? Everyone ever forgot that.
Oh, the pig-haired bitch.
That was a whole don't call them bitches, bro. But anyway,
I don't give a shit. They can cancel me all they want.
Okay, but that was a whole thing. That was a whole fucking thing at the time. Everybody was so mad at that, and it's like, yeah, I hate to agree with like those people, but it kind of sucked. Why did she just tell him the plan? It wasn't even like a crazy.
You know what's crazy? I think if she said something like, "Yo, I believe First Order snitches are on the ship," I don't know who the fuck to trust. If she said some shit like that, it would have been forgiven.
It's just weird. And then why is he trying to mutiny just because she... I don't get it, man. It's just a waste of time. That and the casino stuff, it just felt like...
that was actually zero. We didn't do shit.
It felt like the movie had a lot of wasted time. Like, the Poe shit could have been edited down to, like, 2 scenes. And the casino stuff...
Could have been dropped.
Yeah, you didn't need
Could have been dropped. We could have had them on... I don't know, do some shit.
I don't know. That's the thing. The hypothetical version of the movie that only exists in our minds is not the movie we got.
I just realized? I think aside from Ilum, I don't know what planets were destroyed in fucking Force.
Didn't they blow up fucking Coruscant?
No, I don't think they blew up Coruscant.
Well, they blew up the Coruscant equivalent.
I'm looking this shit up now, actually. Hold on.
Whatever, man.
Because I actually genuinely forgot. Hold on. I'm looking this shit up.
Why? What was the point of defeating the Empire? If they're just going to come back 30 years later the exact same except stupider. With a dumb name and a dumb procedure. They didn't even brainwash the stormtroopers good. Hello, they're mutinying. He meets a whole squad of... That was actually the one thing in The Rise of Skywalker, as the only one in the room who's watched it.
Okay, I just looked it up. I have no idea what any of these planets are.
Yeah, they literally kind of made up for the movie.
Alright, hold on. I actually... have a small tangent.
Oh boy.
About something that should have been done in the prequels. I think Naboo should have been Alderaan.
Yeah.
I think Palpatine giving the green light to blow up his own home planet.
That's something he would do too.
He would have so done that. He would have actually done that shit.
He would have been like,
I don't give a fuck about those guys. You're good, bro.
I hate water. He gets everywhere.
He's like, oh, fucking Gungans. I'm fucking so sick of those guys.
Yeah, he'd be like, you go bye-bye. Boom. Yeah, no, I never thought of that, but yeah, I could agree.
I just thought about that shit.
I could 100% be on board with that. And there's a lot of mispotential. Everybody hates on the sequel so much because they're dog water. But there's a lot of mispotential in the prequels as well. Like,
I think Dooku should have been like a post-credit scene in the first one.
No post-credit scenes, please. No.
This is before they were cringe.
No, let's put our important scenes in the fucking actual
because
movie.
he's so vital to the fucking prequels.
Yeah, so put him in the. I agree, he should have been in the first movie. But you know what? It goes back to the was everything 100% planned. This is what I think probably happened. Dooku probably was. He had an idea of him as a character, but he maybe wasn't going to be as important as he was. Then they got Christopher Lee, and George Lucas is like, we got to give that guy scenes.
Well, to be fair, Christopher Lee was supposed to be Tarkin.
This is 100.
In the first one.
This is 125% speculation on my part, not facilitated by anything.
Well, I have 100% facts. I have evidence for this.
Yeah.
So
that if anything, that backs up what I said even more though, because they were gonna give him Tarkin.
Yeah, because Tarkin's actor, oh wow, I'm a schmuck. I forgot his name.
I forgot his name as well.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. You're goated. You're the goat. I'm so sorry. I genuinely forgot your name right now.
Yeah, so they were gonna give him a bit part with Tarkin, who probably would have been a cameo, and then they switched him to Dooku, which was maybe made for him. And then they made him really important in the second movie. And they made him really important to the overall lore of the whole thing. When maybe that wasn't planned from the start. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
That's all I'm
Also,
saying.
Dooku could have just gone rogue and had the whole Separatist back. He had the whole Separatist movement under him. You could have easily fucked over Sidious at any time, realistically.
Yeah, but, then he would have, fucking died, probably.
He was gonna die anyway, bro.
Yeah.
I also find it narratively cool that Dooku is essentially Anakin's great-grandpa.
Anakin's grandpa. Yeah, because he was Qui-Gon's master, who was Obi-Wan's master.
Mm-hmm. I think that's always...
And you know what? Speaking of wasted potential, they didn't do shit with that in the movies. In the show, they played with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like a little bit. In the movies, not so much. It also needs to be said that show Dooku does not act like movie Dooku at all.
Yeah.
That guy's just...
I actually saw a conspiracy that the Clone Wars were, like the TV show, was Republic propaganda.
I kind of like that. Although...
Orchestrated by Sidious to make the Separatists actively look bad.
Although, I don't know, because you have a lot of scenes of Sidious being evil, and then you have a lot of scenes where we see, like, the sad side of the Clone Wars, which I feel like the Republic wouldn't show if there was just pure propaganda. But it's a fun way of thinking about it. It would explain, like, a lot of the inconsistencies, like Anakin actually having good dialogue. What?
Unheard of.
It's the first time he's ever had it. Until Revenge of the Sith, when he has a few good lines. And then, other than that, it's like, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Honestly, thinking about that shit, I feel so bad for the cast of the prequels, bro. They literally got done dirty for 20 plus years.
I'm literally not even joking when I say the prequels have been so much more fun. Like, people underestimate how important good dialogue is. Like, people will, like, general audiences, if your dialogue is good, they will just ignore the greater problems of your story. Because the prequels have a lot of problems with pacing and the story being a little at times. And, like, you have in Attack of the Clones, when they send the robots, they send the worm to, what the fuck are we doing? But, like I was saying, we could forgive a lot if the dialogue is good, which it is not. It is consistently terrible.
I feel like George was just surrounded by yes man, because they were like, yo, this is the guy that made the OG Star Wars trilogy. How could back in this shit be? And also, the prequels pushed CGI. It was a crazy CGI push because of the prequels.
Absolutely.
We got movies like Transformers because of Revenge of the Sith, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We got fucking, what was this shit called?
Avatar.
Yeah, we got fucking, the blue people.
Yeah.
The fucking blue people.
Well, that's not in contention. The prequels were, like, revolutionary
for CGI. They can give them a lot of shit, but they put in work for that. I just feel bad for the actors.
I do. I mean, anytime an actor gets harassed, it's like, it's pretty much never deserved.
You know what's crazy? I don't think Sam Jackson or Ian McGregor got affected by it.
Well, no, because
Or Liam Neeson, really.
Well, Liam Neeson was only in the first one. And he had one of the best fight scenes and best deaths in the whole, like, Star Wars saga. So, most people, when they remember the Phantom Menace, they only remember that one part, which is really good.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know the plot of the fucking...
Dude, I don't know if I know it, and I've seen this shit, like, multiple times.
It's all politics, bro.
No, wait, I do know. Because the Weird Al video.
Weird Al? Oh, yeah.
Please tell me you at least heard the Weird Al.
I did hear about that shit.
You didn't hear it? Wait, you heard about it?
No, No. I misspoke. I misspoke.
Well,
Hold on. I misspoke.
Thank God.
I misspoke. I heard that shit.
Bro. It's all about the Phantom Menace, bro.
Well, no. The whole point, it was a false flag op by Palpatine to solidify chancellorship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. It was the only thing he didn't, two things he didn't expect in that movie. He didn't expect Valorum to send Jedi negotiators to the Trade Federation, and he didn't expect Padme to go back to Naboo to fight for the planet. He could not process that shit. And he still won. He was the actual Phantom fucking Menace, bro.
The overall, like, narrative of the prequels about, like, this careful, these... Because the thing I like about
1,000 years of planning and scheming in the works.
Not even just that. What I like about the prequels and the politics of the prequels is it's not a guy coming in and just changing all the rules so that he wins. It's him taking the existing systems that are in place.
And abusing the fuck out of it.
And just showing how ripe for exploitation they are. And just like... Because, like you said, every single thing he did was technically legal. He just legally and
except Order 60. Technically, Order 66 was way.
Well, yeah, but he. Okay, let me rephrase. Everything he did as Palpatine was legal. Everything he did as Sidious was another thing. But even that can be seen as like working outside the system to force the system to work for you. Basically, he didn't change the rules fundamentally. He just created a boogeyman with
Count Dooku.
Yeah, with Count Dooku and the Separatists, and then he slowly just like. Well,
he took over the banks. He had Dooku invade Munilist, which was Plagueis' secondary home, to take over the banks legally after the war. It's so all of his shit is so multi-layered.
And even when it's time for him to become emperor, they vote him into power. He doesn't just show up and have a whole mutiny and take over. No, he gives them one last chance to turn him away, and they vote him in and cheer for the fall of democracy. It's perfect. Honestly, expert move by Darth Jar Jar at the end there, mind wiping everybody. It was perfect. It was well executed by Darth Jar Jar.
I wish that was true. I wish Plagueis came back and was actually Darth Jar Jar. That would have been the funniest shit.
It would have been funny, but
it would have been so funny.
But then I think everything I just said would have to go out the fucking window because, nobody voted him in. They were just mind controlled to vote him in by Darth Jar Jar. Also, it would be dumb. Plus, dude, Jar Jar's a good guy. Yusa, Hisa, Misa, Wisa are good.
Wait a minute,
guys. What's up? What
is Jar Jar alive in the sequels?
I don't think we know. We have no idea what happened to him after he pretty much helped fascism just come to power in the Star Wars universe. He just dipped after that.
I wonder what the fuck happened to Jar Jar. I know.
Bro, you're the Lord. There's no expanded universe, anything on what happened to Jar Jar after the...
I'm gonna have to look this shit up after this video. I don't fucking know, actually.
Let's go on Star Wars Wiki and see what Jar Jar's up to.
Because I never even thought about this shit, because I always thought he was just some bum.
He's not dead. He got like a fucking nothing job in the Empire and just kind of chilled there for a few decades, and now who fucking knows? Probably went back to Naboo.
Wow, wow.
Who knows, man? Oh, shit. The mask gotta stay on. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Let's talk about this stupid ass.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait. I just want to... Let's see. Here we go.
I think the idea of Jar Jar being comic relief wasn't bad. The execution of it was whack. And it costed the actor his whole fucking career, bro.
Well, yeah, that and the...
He literally almost killed himself because the backlash of Jar Jar was so bad. I feel so bad for him. But I'm lucky. I think he bounced back. And I'm at best. I remember you, bro. I didn't hate you. I just didn't like your character, bro. They should not have fucking...
No, nobody deserves to be harassed for a bad performance.
Let's take a look at this shit, bro.
Age of the Empire, one paragraph.
During the invasion of Mount Colin.
And then he's got a bit of... He does nothing... And then we don't really know what he's up to these days. It's interesting. He has a legacy section. Does that mean he's fucking dead? I hope so. Actually, I don't hope so. Jar Jar, he's good. He means well. He's just he's a not bombad thinker. Let's all talk like Jar Jar Binks for one day, guys. Let's have a Jar Jar Binks day. All right.
So he became okay. After
So wait, we gotta come to some kind of crescendo here. Like, what's the grand point of this whole discussion? Like, what's the takeaway? Because it's at 45 fucking minutes already.
This isn't even the longest video on my channel. The next video I'm gonna drop is gonna be at least an hour.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck is this? I'm trying to read all this shit real quick.
It's probably an expanded universe character from a comic.
All right, so. Oh wow, he's actually alive.
Yeah.
In the sequels.
Really? What's he up to?
So it turns out, so after he helped Palpatine, like, get all, like, the emergency powers, he was still a senator. And then after the Empire, he was exiled because the Senate still existed at the time. And they're like, bro, you fucked up so bad, you're getting the fuck out of here.
Wait, they blamed him for...
Yeah, because it was his call to give him emergency powers.
Yeah, but they voted on it.
Don't look at me, I'm reading the shit.
Okay.
Don't look at me on this.
I mean, the Senate was always corrupt.
Yeah, they've been corrupt for fucking hundreds of years, bro. So we hanged out with some orphan kids. So we went back to Naboo and became a jester, like a street clown. Yeah, dude, I'm reading this shit right now.
They gave him the Kozuki Odin treatment. What the fuck?
They did. Yeah, so everybody, the Gungans, Naboo, like everyone on the planet thought he fucked everybody by giving Palpatine emergency powers.
Like,
so they essentially exiled him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe deserved, but they, it's not like it was his sole decision.
Oh, but it turns out it's somewhat lighthearted. He's hanging out with this guy called MoFo, who was also an outcast, and they became clowns together. And now they're hanging out in Naboo.
Okay, sure. Fitting end for
a bum, yeah. Well.
For a comic relief character becoming a fucking clown, sure, why not?
So he's technically alive.
Not technically, bro. He is alive. Which means Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yo, if we see Jar Jar in The Mandalorian, it's a crash out.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
It's a fucking crash out.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait a minute.
That movie's gonna be really bad, by the way.
What movie?
Mandalorian. And Grogu.
They're making a movie?
Oh, you didn't even see.
Bro, I've been so tapped out on fucking Disney Star Wars, bro.
Let's watch the trailer.
No way. I'll freak out right now.
Let's do a reaction video.
Bro, after Mando hijacked Boba Fett's own show, I don't even want to see this bum no more.
I don't think it's very good.
Alright, let's see this shit, and then we'll end the video. Wow, that guy is jacked. I didn't know he was jacked that whole time. The food review guy.
Oh, review, bro? I mean...
I didn't know he was jacked like that.
He's got some meat on him. No pause. Let me see. Fuck me, man.
Nah, it's all good. No. Just... Wait, can they see it on this?
That's what I'm trying to set up.
Oh, shit. I have to do shit on my computer, bro. So I can do shit like this. I just do shit on my phone. I don't really give a shit about the editorial like, view. Fucking low tier guy versus Snake Eyes again, bro.
Dude, he's never gonna win.
Oh, that'll never be not funny, bro.
What the fuck?
Alright, bro.
Hang on. I almost got it.
I didn't say nothing. Damn. You're better than me, bro. I would never figure out how to do this shit.
It's not hard. Fuck, it's small. No,
it's all right. We can make it work. We'll just put it in the top left, bro.
Mandalorian Grogu. Here we go. Yes. Okay.
3 months ago.
Wow, where the
new trailer dropped yesterday.
You're hitting a Captain America waking up moment right now.
Oh shit! Turn this shit up.
Oh yeah.
Can they hear it?
Yeah. Actually, hang on. Yeah, it should be capturing desktop audio.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna make sure it's coming on my speaker.
Is it doing it?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm not editing any of this shit out, by the way.
I don't edit. I don't give a fuck. Okay, we're May 22.
He's gonna get the video.
Still on M's? What's this called? He's smaller than baby. Disney. Should get out of the retirement home?
I don't know. Isn't this the one who makes his armor?
No, that's the one that helped him with mechanic on Tatooine. Whoa. Was that Zeb? That's fucking
Impressive.
that guy was only in the comics.
Good shot, baby.
Why do you waddle like that?
No. Falling for the propaganda here.
Why did he fucking... I'm not falling for propaganda. I thought it was funny.
Don't look at my recommended. Anyway.
What's wrong with your recommended? It's a Janimba moveset. Don't hug me, I'm scared. And I don't know what the fuck that right shit is. So
that is Secrets of Mine. It's a JRPG.
I don't know what that shit is, bro.
Alright.
Alright.
What do we think?
Did we even achieve anything, bro? Did we just yap for 45 minutes?
No. I mean, let's react to the trailer. I mean, we just watched it. Come on, give us some thoughts. I have no thoughts about it.
I'm genuinely shocked we're gonna see a live action Zeb.
Who's Zeb? The bounty hunter?
No, he's from Rebels.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
He's voiced by Steve Bloom.
He's gonna be voiced by Steve Bloom in the movie. He's gonna be played by some alien.
That super jacked hut I'm actually interested in.
I heard
Because he 1v1 Luke Skywalker.
I heard it was supposed to be Zero, bro. No,
Zero died.
No. Zero's fucking son. From the first Clone Wars movie.
No way!
No.
No way.
Listen, I heard it. Grain of salt, because I heard it on X the Everything app. Could be a total
That
bullshit.
would be so... Wait a minute. So this takes place...
Well, takes place after The Mandalorian Season 3.
So after Season 3. So it has to be 27. Huts live up to like a couple thousand years.
Yeah, so he's fucking fine.
He's jacked for his age, so I don't know if that's actually him.
I mean, dude, they
He'd be jacked for his age because he was like little.
Bro, we just confirmed that they don't give a fuck about the lore.
Yeah.
They can just do whatever they want. Who cares? Nobody's gonna even remember this guy except for us because we're nerds, bro. Sorry, I had to find out this way.
Damn it!
So, any closing thoughts now that we're closing in on an hour and I ran out of shit to say?
I ran out of shit to say too.
We can't end it on a wet fart, bro. What was all that talking for? Let's get angry one more time. Because I'm going to say it. The Rise of Skywalker, worst Star Wars, not close. Last Jedi, you guys are too... You and the rest of them are hating too hard. I mean, it's not good. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it's good. But I am going to say, when I see people call it the worst movie ever, I just think... You gotta watch more movies.
I think Disney Star Wars... I think I got it. I got a closing speech.
Okay.
I think Disney Star Wars completely dropped the ball on what Star Wars is actually about.
Yeah, pretty much.
They have no idea what the fuck they actually want. They have no idea what the fuck the source material.
But they do know what they want, bro. Money. And a lot of it.
They clearly don't like it because they're making a bunch of slop. And the people just eating this up are fucking fodder for tearing all this shit up.
Who's eating this up? Nobody gives a fuck about Star Wars anymore. The only Star Wars show that people cared about in the last few years was Andor. Because it was actually good.
Andor was good.
Yeah.
Andor was good.
Still gotta watch season 2.
Shit, man.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I didn't finish it.
Oh, fuck.
I've been lollygagging on it.
We both gotta finish that shit.
Oh, shit. That shit was good, though. They just get Andy Serkis just chilling in there.
Honestly, at least he's doing something. As opposed to the sequel.
He got hope. He was hold, bro. So yeah, give him something.
Yeah. No, I'm not complaining or anything.
I hope you enjoyed our rambling, y'all.
That's it. I'm
Give
out.
it up for my guy, DBZFormers. Thank you for letting us.
It's actually bitching at MoFo when I'm on YouTube, but I appreciate it.
What the fuck? Oh, you're a bum.
All right. Closing statement from
What
me.
happened to DBZFormers on YouTube, bro?
Oh, I deleted that shit.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to edit this part out. The people aren't supposed to know about that.
Know about the lore, bro.
They'll never hear from you again, if I so will.
What the fuck?
Anyway, closing statement
Likewise, pussy.
Closing statement from me. I won. I was right, and he was wrong. Put clickbait.
I should do a face reveal right now, pussy.
Whoa, okay.
You
Anyway.
better end this video.
Okay, you know, it's fun. Star Wars, it's